the system works in Denmark. So as much as we pay very high taxes, then it means that my son will go to school for free. If I'm sick or he's sick, then it means it's free, medical, and just the simple things in life, like just not being stuck in traffic for hours and hours going to work.
When people call you back from Africa, you can send them something, and they're busy sending you messages. They say, "Oh, may God bless you, may God bless you." That's the best part.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. It's your favorite YouTuber, Manstivo. Today, I'll be asking foreigners what, in their opinion, is the best part about living in Denmark, and also their best experiences so far. Without much ado, let's get started. Hello, sis. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Jackie Tasha, and I come from Kenya, and I've lived here for the last 10 years, in and out, but officially I moved here back in 2018, and that's the time that I've continuously lived here.
Okay.
But since 2013, in and out.
My name is Eric Moobs. I'm from Zambia, and I've been living here in Denmark for 7 years now.
My name is Adam. I'm also known as Kokos. I'm a music producer, a DJ, a singer-songwriter, a musician in general. I've lived in Denmark for about 7 years, on and off.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
My birth name is Suleihu Dawini Adams, but you might as well call me Abu Dhabi Sean John. And I'm from Ghana, West Africa, and I've been in Denmark. I think this is my 6th year, officially.
Okay.
I've been in Denmark for 6 years.
All right.
My name is David Okosun. I'm from Edo State in Nigeria. I live in Denmark, and I've been living in Denmark for more than 30 years. I'm a father, a grandfather. And I'm a professional. I'm a professional within data management and project management.
Hi, my name is Maggie from Kenya. I am here now 6 years.
Hi, my name is Vincent Christopher Ibribri. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria, precisely Warri.
Worry. For how long have you lived in Denmark?
17 years.
What would you say is the best part about living in Denmark?
Well, the best part, I would base it compared to where I come from. I would say it's the system. The system works in Denmark. So as much as we pay very high taxes, then it means that my son will go to school for free. If I'm sick or he's sick, then it means it's free, medical, and just the simple things in life, like just not being stuck in traffic for hours and hours going to work. So it's the simple things, not really, I wouldn't say it's major things, because I also feel like as much as the system works, also there are some parts that don't work. But the best experience is how the system works in Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best part is when you get the job and you get your first salary, and you realize that from your salary, when people call you back from Africa, you can send them something, and they're busy sending you messages. They say, "Oh, may God bless you, may God bless you." That's the best part. Yes.
Okay.
Things in the system that kind of like work compared to where I come from. Because back at home, there's a lot of things that aren't working. There's a lot of corruption and everything, and we pay taxes here, and it works for people as much as we're paying high taxes. We cannot really complain that much. Yeah, that is one of the things that is good about living in Denmark, and it's a welfare society. They focus so much on the health system, where it's like almost 100% free. You could be dying with cancer or having malaria or whatever, or having just a small cold, and you'll be treated for free. So for me personally, I think health is one of the top things in my own opinion, and for a place like this where it works for everybody, and there's no discrimination when it comes to health, I'm good with it. And of course everything else, the roads, the school system, you're just following simple rules, and it works.
All right.
Yeah.
The best part, it's a working system. That's without a doubt is the best thing living here in Denmark. You have a system that works. The corruption is less. Easy to assess things, without stress. It's a good place to live. Beautiful people, Yes, aside, all those other side attractions, but beautiful people, beautiful city, a beautiful country, beautiful city, Copenhagen, where I live, and nice experiences, meeting new people. And all that stuff. It's actually, the best thing living in Denmark.
Okay.
That's just on top of my head.
Okay.
Best part about living in Denmark is security. It's a very secured country. Crimes happen, don't make a mistake. We are all human beings, but it's a very secured country. Look, I'm a Nigerian. I can stand here today until 5 a.m. and walk home. If I drink more than 2 or 3 bottles of beer, I can leave my car here and go home. And I live like 15 minutes away from here by car. It's a very good thing, this security and opportunities. Apart from security, you also have opportunities. In this country, a poor man's child will go to university. A poor man's child can be sick and get medical attention. That's a very good thing. So we are not equal in Denmark, but at least the state, the government is trying its best to make sure it reaches out to all of us.
Yeah.
So even though they are different, we are not equal. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I know where I live, I know where other people live, but we are not equal. But at the same time, the oppression is not like where I come from in Nigeria. So security and opportunities is the best.
We have a lot of job opportunities here, yeah? So as long as you are not a lazy person, then you have something in your pocket. So that is what I like most about Denmark, yeah?
All right.
The best part in living in Denmark, you are secured, your future is secured, free education, free medical care, and the system is secure that when you work, you get your salary. You don't need to answer your boss. And the other thing is that if there is a crime, it happens that you're in that situation, but the police will take proper investigation to see you are not part of it, you are just a victim. That is one of the best things I like in Denmark. They don't just take people to prison without taking proper investigation. Yeah.
What would you say has been your best experience living in Denmark?
Well, my best experience living in Denmark, I would say, is just, being with my son each and every moment. If he's at home, then I'm with him. It's either he's in school or he's at home. So I would say compared to Kenya, I have always had my son continuously. So it means I am the person who takes care of him when he's not in school.
Okay.
Yeah. Unlike home, back in home, we have people who help us take care of the kids. And, sometimes it's not always the best experience, but, we're trying.
My best experience living in Denmark is coming to the park, Fælleparken. You see, when I come here, I forget about all my negativities that I'm experiencing in Denmark.
Okay.
My best experience the first time that I was in Denmark, I was here with my band from Kenya, that's Sarabi. And I happened to play at one of the biggest festivals in Europe. That was a Roskilde Festival. That has been my best experience ever.
Nice.
And I don't think anything else has surpassed that. So, yeah.
Learning the language, and the people trying to help you better the language, better yourself, and learn it. That is if you're determined.
Okay.
So maybe my best experience would be learning Danish language in 6 years. Being here, because I speak Danish with people in like, how long have you? I'm like 6 and like, what the hell? No people who have been here for 15 years and they still can't compose a sentence and stuff. So maybe that would be adding a language onto my language lists actually.
Okay.
That's actually a thing, because I enjoy learning languages, and this is a very difficult one, but I would say I conquered it. So
Okay.
My best experience living here is to walk into a society, learn the language, take an education, apply for a job, get a family, get a house. I can keep on counting them. It's a good experience for me.
Okay.
But I know there are bad things in the country, but it's a very good feeling to know that you can walk in somewhere and say, "Oh, this is David Okosun. I can offer this, and I can give you this if you give me this." It's a good thing.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
No problem. Nice to talk to you.
My best experience living in Denmark, I can say, is actually it happens during summer, whereby I can go out and the climate is good. I can meet my African people and other people, like chilling in the park and having some food, nice music and drinking. So that is my best moment.
My best experience living here is greener pasture. It's a nice place where you work and you actually see the reason why you're working. Your effort is never going to be in vain. It's one of the best countries in Scandinavia. So it's a pleasure. I'm lucky to be here.
Thanks for spending time with me, guys. If you find this video informative, kindly give me the thumbs up and drop your thoughts in the comments below. In order to create a balance to this episode, I'll be asking these same participants what, in their opinion, is the worst part about living in Denmark and also their worst experiences so far. You don't want to miss that video, so kindly turn on the notification bell on my channel. See you in the next one. Peace.